It is finally here. Take a look at this monster package. Very large package anyway. Wow, this has taken a long time to get here. Or more specifically, it came very quickly and then spent a long time sitting about 8 miles away from my house, waiting for someone to get off their arse and do something about it. But it's here anyway. Thank you, DHL, for your incompetence. Oh, look at this. I wonder what it could be. A jiffy bag. It's like Christmas, isn't it? Multiple layers of excitement await. Oh dear, I have to cut this. Here we go. Let's get into it. Now, I've never actually seen one of these in the flesh before, so it's pretty exciting. Here it comes. Oh, okay. 2 packages inside here. This one, just slightly open, and this one, which is not slightly. Oh, hang on, what's this? There's something lying in here. There's the final piece. Seem to have like a US and Japanese adapter, I would say. I think that works in Japan as well. Which means, have I got the wrong power supply? Well, that's not going to do me any favours here in the UK. Maybe it's okay for Europe. Yes, thank you for sending me completely the wrong power supply. Unless it's in this box. What does it say? It does say... It doesn't say what power supply it comes with, but I'm pretty sure I would have selected UK were that an option. Anyway, I've got ways of getting around that. I'm a tech geeky person. Of course I've got a myriad of adapters at my disposal. Whoa, wow, you've got to see what's in here, because bloody hell, it's exciting. Check this out. I bet you weren't expecting this. Whoa, look at that. Do you see? A box within a box. To further add to the excitement, I'm hoping that there is yet another box inside this box, and then I'll be very happy indeed. Here we go. The moment of truth. I should open it your way. I've got the camera set up wrong, haven't I? I need to sit in a different place or something. Let's give you the first peek inside. Here we go. I bet it's another box. Please be another box. No, it's the device itself. Excellent. What have we got here? Foam. Dear Piner. I'm a Piner. I did not know this. Congratulations on your new Pinebook Pro. I'm not going to read everything about that. It tells me that it ships with Manjaro. I should hold it around this way, which would mean I have to read upside down. Tells you what to do on the first boot, and also where to get help. Nice little touch. And then the beast itself. Ooh. Okay. Nothing else remaining in the box, so away that goes now. And let's take it out of its protective sleeve. Ooh. Well, impressions so far is that it's quite light and quite nice. I like the fact there's actual screws on the bottom instead of some, well, you know, instead of some torque screws or some other weird things. Oh, let's open it up. It feels a bit chunkier than I thought it was going to feel. Ta-da! So we've got a nice cover over that's why it's so shiny. There's a cover on there over the pad, and the keyboard. Let's give it a little tap. That doesn't feel bad, to be honest. I've got let's have a tap of this keyboard over here, the Raspberry Pi keyboard. Yeah, that's better than the Raspberry Pi keyboard straight away. I think there's more travel in the keys. And actually, I quite like the Raspberry Pi keyboard, to be honest. And I do have reasonably expensive keyboards to compare against, mechanical ones, cherry switches, Topra on the old Happy Hacking keyboards. Yeah, that's quite nice. No, it's not something you're going to write home about. I wouldn't say it's like up there with the oh, you can see me. I'm not hidden anymore. Not that I mind. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was better than like a ThinkPad keyboard, which I rate quite highly, but I'm quite comfortable with this. I tell you what, it's much better than, I don't know if you ever had the displeasure of using a 2015 thereabouts MacBook Pro, but wow, those are terrible. A bit of plastic has landed on my desk. Black plastic. It's a bit worrying. I don't know where that's come from exactly, but yeah, it looks decent. It's got like a nice anodized aluminium, is it? I'm guessing. Lid, and the same goes for the bottom, and then the inner bit appears to be largely plastic, if not entirely plastic. Yes, so this is a plastic palm rest here, and the bezel around the top is also of the plastic of the highest quality, but it looks decent. Let's de-film it. So is there a little notch or thing? No, there isn't. This just takes perseverance. Well, I'm trying to, you can't see what I'm doing. I am trying to rip the and failing to rip the protective layer off here. Completely failing. Come on now, don't be shy. I might have to do that later, but I can at least do it on this screen up here. I don't know if this is a matte screen. Oh, it's a matte screen. Thank you. Darn, foiled by the adhesivity, if that's a word. That's nice. I like it. Look at that. There you go. You can't see me now. I'm just a blur. Privacy has returned. This has got apparently 2 microphones, although I have heard that some of them have 2 microphone holes, but actually not 2 microphones behind the holes. So I will pop it open later and take a look. Can I compare it to something? I probably can. Here is a MacBook Pro with said horrible keyboard. Previously said horrible keyboard, and it's, although you can't see this isn't a good test for you. This is a good test for me. I can see what's going on here. It's there's a bit more thickness around the edges of things. Let's have a quick test, like sort of not side by side, on put one on top of each other, so you can see there's a difference in size. If I line that up, we've got about that much extra width, whatever you want to say that is, 2 centimeters that way, and like no, getting on for a centimeter that way when compared with a 13-inch MacBook Pro from whatever year this is from. I can't even remember. Yeah, it's thickness wise, it is thicker. Everywhere it is thicker. Then let's try and get a shot that you can see that in. Oh, there we go. No, that's not good because it's dropped to the bottom. Let's do it like this. There we go. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see tell that is a fair bit thicker than the MacBook Pro. So, but whilst we're here, let's take a look at the ports. We've got the power port, which is a standard barrel, which also happens to be the same size as the barrel that they used on the old Nokia 3310. We have USB-C and Type A and Type C, USB 3 Type A and Type C. And what else have we got hiding around here? we have another USB, probably Type 2, USB 2 Type A is what I meant to say, headphone socket, and a micro SD socket adapter slot. I'm going with slot. I like slots. What? I read into that as you will. And then we have the Pine64 sticker on the bottom. Now, if any of you were wondering if this is a fingerprint magnet, from the very little handling it has had so far, my fingerprints are all over this. Seriously, anyone looking to rob my ID, my fingerprint ID, they can just come and steal this laptop, and I'm pretty sure they can get some very good prints off this laptop. So that is gonna get absolutely filthy, really dirty. That is gonna get. But we'll see. Maybe if I've like really, give it a right covering of filth, it will just sort of all blend into nothingness. To be fair, these get a bit dirty as well over time. You can't see it so much because of its colour. But I'm pretty sure if that was black, it would be just the same job. But yeah, impressions so far that I'm quite pleased with it for the price. I will put the price down in the description because I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I remember what it was supposed to be, and but I don't remember what it ended up being. That was after I'd paid the shipping. That was after I'd paid the tax, import tax. Actually got it off this time. Import tax and customs and nonsense and VAT and the ransom that it was being held for and all that nonsense. Oh, there's a little one over the webcam. We've got to take that one off as well. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's the last one. The last little sticky film thing. So we are good to go now. It is good to boot up and see what magic is in store. But that, my friends, that is something that I am saving till the next video. And part of the reason why is this is an unboxing video, as should be clear from the title. But not only that, I want to change things. I want to put a proper capture card in and capture the output that's coming from this device, which it doesn't have an HDMI out, does it? Thankfully, ooh, bumped the table. I've got the official Pinebook Pro docking deck, as it's called, and this does indeed have a lovely HDMI out, so I will be able to capture it rather than using one of those screen recorder-y apps that hammer the CPU a bit. I want to get it native so you can see its native power. Anyway, that's for next time. For now, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, and I hope that's it really. I just hope you've enjoyed the video. That's all I'm hoping for. See you next time. Bye bye.